My name is Mac and I'm a brewer by profession. I like fireworks. I also like Calvin and Hobbes. This is Toby, he's an accountant. He drives a Mitsubishi Barbarian pickup truck. He likes sheep and motorbikes. Late October, I took a trip along with the Oxford University Mountaineering Club to the Peak District, and this time we went to Horseshoe Quarry. This old quarry has been bolted, and there are innumerable routes with nice safe anchors at the top of them. Actually, they are finite. They're listed in the rock facts book and there's numbers. I'd wanted to go sport climbing, but I'd heard from lots of climbers in the know that sports routes were usually higher grade routes, meaning a novice like me would find it very difficult, if not impossible, to climb. Not the case with Horseshoe Quarry. There are a lot of routes that are graded lower on the scale. Many of us were novices, but there were some accomplished climbers. We opted to start at the section known as Top Quarry, where the real easy routes were. Look at this place. It's huge. We harnessed up, got out the ropes, started to climb. And then the heavens opened. Look at these nutters. Rain doesn't bother them. They just want to climb. Oh, and so did I. But not in the wet. Look at Victoria here. She's from Holland. She's not fazed by the rain. She has buckets of courage. Dutch courage? You know, as we were walking from the minibus, I was a little perplexed about how Victoria was carrying an umbrella. But when it started raining cats and dogs, everyone wanted to put their gear under her umbrella.
But I don't know, I think the idea is that the bolt's probably the weakest point of it, as long as your rope is well maintained.
Here's Andrew going up a nice slippery rock face. Picture, if you will, driving along a road in the wet and trying to stop quickly. Those tyres skid, don't they? Apply that same logic to your rock shoes on a cliff face. It's not fun. It's so slippery. The problem is, once you start, you have to go all the way to the top. Otherwise, you're gonna be leaving equipment behind. You leave a quick draw stuck in one of the bolts. Oh, you don't want to do that. So valiantly, Andrew progresses upwards to clear the route and get all our equipment back. Good on him. He's not really following the line of the rope there, but it doesn't matter. As long as he gets to the top and clears it out, that's the main thing, eh? I didn't hold out much hope for any climbing that day, and I resigned myself to driving back having done very little, if any, climbing.
Nice one, well done, Andrew.
And then, as if by magic, this appeared. We knew what that meant. It may be raining now, but the sun was on its way. If only it would stay sunny, some of the rock faces would dry out. And they did. We went to the toilet, by which I mean we went to the section of the quarry called the toilet. Clearly it was drying out, and if some of the mini waterfalls stopped flowing, we'd be good to go. We had a spot lunch, and then we set about climbing some of the routes. A lot of the route names are related to toilets. You've got the Bog, the Small Room, Thomas Crapper, Montezuma's Revenge, Dethrone, and Ode to Toilet, to name but a few. Oh, how Dave Williams and Dave Simonite must have had fun doing and then naming these routes around 20 years ago. Good on them. Oh, by the way, on the left is Jeff. He's also from Holland. But the guy on the right is some bloke from Leicester University, I think. And he's Jumaring up to try and clear his gear, because I think they abandoned the ropes when it started raining earlier. Okay, so Jeff from Holland decided to lead the route on Uranus. This may make more sense if I pronounce it the American way. On Uranus. That's true Dutch courage. Do you know what? I've never thought to question where that phrase comes from. Until now. Right, so according to Wikipedia, Dutch courage, also known as pot valiance or liquid courage, refers to courage gained from intoxication with alcohol. The popular story dates from the etymology of the term Dutch courage to English soldiers fighting in the Anglo-Dutch Wars, 1652 to 1674, and perhaps as early as the 30 Years' War, 1618 to 1648. One version states that Genever, or Dutch gin, was used by English soldiers for its calming effects before the battle, and for its purported warming properties on the body in cold weather. Another version has it that English soldiers noted the bravery-inducing effects of Genever on Dutch soldiers. Gin, an English adaptation of Genever, would go on to become a popular drink in Britain thanks to King William III of England, William of Orange, 1689 to 1702, who was also stadtholder of the Netherlands. Now I'm only reading that, so it might be Genever, I don't know. So sometime after that, gin became really popular in Britain, kind of like it is today. But a lot of folk thought it was the ruin of too many. William Hogarth, an artist and social commentator of this time, has a famous painting called Gin Lane. Oh, look at this. A gin-swilling mother dropping her baby. A man that looks like a skeleton. Buildings falling down. But the pawnbrokers, that is doing really well.
We're going to clip the next one. What? You can clip the next one already, I think.
See, many people, they've heard of this piece of art, but many have not seen the companion piece. This one's called Beer Street.
Well done.
Look at how well-to-do all the folk on this street are. Happy, healthy, in good cheer. The buildings are all cared for, well, apart from the pawnbrokers. That's pretty down on its luck due to lack of use. An endorsement of my profession by Hogarth? I'll let you decide.
Cinematically, this looks great.
Look at Jeff go. No pot valiance at all. He made it to the top and fixed up the anchor so we could all have a go using a top rope. What a guy.
It's almost completely dried out now.
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
You got it.
Here goes Zach. He's from Singapore. Ah, yeah, chewing gum arrests. Amazing waterfalls in airport buildings and the Marina Bay Hotel. But now I'm repeating what I say, like Scroobius Pip in the song Introdiction. While this does look completely dried out now, I'd just like to point out that a lot of the ledges, they've got water on. Do you know, I sometimes wonder about the quarry people that used to work here and how they would be toiling away for years and just might be thinking, oh, this place is rubbish. What they would think if you were to tell them, do you know, 50 years, there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of people just enjoying this place. Yeah, right. I'm sure. Hey, did you spot the bloke with the red trousers? He's in his 60s, a nice Scottish bloke. I really coveted those trousers. My jeans, still wet. Still wet to this day. No, they're not really, but I did realise the error of my ways. Wearing jeans when it's going to rain. I didn't know it was going to rain. And with Zach topping out on this problem, we're going to leave it. Leave the birds flying around in the quarry. But we'll be back next week. You might even get to see me climb. And we go to the upper tier. Ooh, there's something to look forward to. Anyways, until next Sunday, thanks for watching. And I hope you have a great week. What do you think about Dave not sending me a video? What do you think, Luna? Luna, you're not even deaf. Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
So proud of you, buddy.